It's a lovely day today. It's the end of the winter. I've been riding my bike a lot on some pretty mucky roads, covered in mud and salt and grit and all sorts of stuff that gets washed on in the winter. And the moving parts of my bike are pretty mucky today. So I'm going to do a quick, quite easy clean, and I think it's pretty environmentally friendly as well. So we'll start off with the things we're going to need. I've got here a selection of old brushes and a relatively clean rag. A couple of sponges, one really mucky one and one slightly cleaner one, and then when I actually clean the whole bike I've got a cleaner one again, and they just get relegated down each time they get muckier. I've got some chain degreaser, and I like to use the green oil chain degreaser. It's like a jelly, works super well, and also if you buy it in a bottle, one of those mixed with a litre of warm water makes a really good bike cleaner as well, so it's worth buying a few of those bottles at a time. You can get them direct from green oil. And washing up liquid works pretty well as well. You can use that instead of the chain degreaser. You just might need to put a bit more effort into the actual cleaning, but it works really well. I use that as well in the water to clean the bike. And then lastly, really important, an old bottle and a paintbrush. We'll see why in a minute. The muck on it today is pretty dry, it's encrusted on. Now normally if you're cycling a lot in the rain, you might want to wipe a lot of that off your brakes and gears and any moving parts first, so any grit doesn't get washed in between the moving parts itself. You might want to use a displacer as well for that, that'll save the damage, or even better, clean the bike straight away, but often you might not have time for that straight after a ride. But if it's not too ingrained, and today it's not, let it dry off and then you can dust it down quite easily, and that stops it getting washed into the moving parts of your drivetrain when you use water. So I'm going to dust off the dry stuff first. I'm now going to try and degrease the chain and the cassette back. Old bottle, old paintbrush. In fact, I bought that new, it's probably worth buying a new one. It'll be cheaper. So you get your degreaser jelly, and I'm going to squeeze a good dollop in there. Yummy. Okay. Then I've got bowl of warm soapy water. That's just washing out liquid. So I've got the wet brush, putting it in the jelly. That softens it up a bit. Hack, love it. Then, all I'm going to use is the jelly on the paintbrush. Turn the cogs. And brush that jelly onto the chain all the way around. I'm going to try and get the inside crank as well. That will be covered in oil and grit and dust and salt too. Give that a rinse in the warm soapy water. Just keep doing that for a while, and I can do the same on the sprockets at the back. This is similar to what you will see the pros doing. They get a nice soapy lather and all the moving parts of their drivetrain. Get all that dust up. Now this method works for BMX, single speed, mountain bike, as long as you get all the mud off first. A few things to look out for. Try not to get too much soap in the middle where the bottom bracket is. You don't want that soap getting into the bearings if you can help it. And the same goes for the hub of the wheel on the inside there. So I'm putting the brush on top of the sprockets rather than pressing into the side. And I'm not using a pressure washer. I'm doing a video for bike project, darling. Help people know how to clean their bikes. I'm also going to clean the jockey wheels as well, because loads of grime gets caught up there. And the inside of the chain. Just going to keep cleaning that brush. Get them up on. Dead easy and dead quick. And the next thing is, I'll get my muckiest sponge. Don't get in the water, the water. And now, wipe the chain clean with that sponge. And just like I did with the paintbrush, we'll try and do it from a few angles. Then, I'm going to get the next cleanest sponge, which isn't that clean, but it's cleaner than the other one. Do the same thing again. I'm gradually wiping more dirt off. Okay, next a firmer brush, so not the paintbrush, it's got firmer bristles, it's an old washing up brush. I'm going to clean the muck off the sprockets. I can change gear, so I can clean the sprocket that the chain is on currently. Okay, I'm going to clean the rest of the bike. So again, this is just water and the environmentally friendly citrus-based chain cleaner, or washing out liquid and water will do absolutely fine. Just put a high concentrate in. That's all it is. And my clean sponge. Okay, so I've got a sparkling set of sprockets there on my cassette, and the chain is clean. My rear gears are clean. The only thing left to do really is to make sure I oil the chain, get every single link gunked in oil, then make sure you wipe off any excess because it will collect the dust. You might want to use a bit of degreaser in the moving parts for any derailleur as well, and inside the cable housing there, because a lot of muck gets kind of squeezed up inside there. But other than that, I'm pretty much done. Hope that's helpful. If you want any advice, pop down to Bristol Bike Project. Happy riding!